because I want to pay somebody back and tag them. Hey, this is India with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. No one tagged me, but I'm going to jump in on this 5 handbag tag video. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so as you all have probably been seeing with this 5 handbag tag, a lot of people have been going over, so they haven't been able to narrow it down to 5 bags. Totally understand that. And then also what I noticed is a lot of people are focusing on luxury items. I am going to do a little bit of mixture. So some of my items are not going to be luxury items. I am coming from the standpoint of only 5 handbags, regardless of whether they're high end or not. And they need to fit, these 5 handbags have to fit for various situations in my life. So let's go ahead and get into it. First up is going to be this one here. This one is the Lululemon belt bag. I think this one is called the 2L or something like that. It is the larger size. So convenient. I wear this bag. I just hit my microphone. I wear this bag at least twice a week. So for obvious reasons, it's very comfortable. It carries a lot in it. And so it's very fitting for just on the go, not having to worry about things, needing to be hands-free, cool, casual, and just there. And this lovely olive green color matches pretty much everything. It goes with, no matter what I have on, it goes with it. So this is going to be item number 1. Next up is going to be a item that I've had for over a year now. This is going to be the Ferragamo Studio. So quick story about this bag is I've had it for over a year now. I got it back in last February, and I had a client site that was in California, and the Palm Springs outlet, not the Palm Springs outlet, the Palm Springs airport is about an hour away from the Carbazon outlet. And so when I learned that there was an outlet mall, I thought, oh, let me do some searching here. And around that point in time, also, I had decided that I was going to get the Ferragamo Studio. And so I did not want to pay the full retail price for it. At the time, it was much more reasonable-ish than the new price. I'll say that, at least compared to the new price. But anyway, still pretty high. Okay, so I did some research, saw that there was a Ferragamo outlet there. So the next trip I was going to go on, as soon as I landed, got my rental car, made it straight over to the outlet. I think there was like some high wind, high dust storm situation going on around that time. I remember some advisory. I didn't care. I was going to the outlet. So I got there. As soon as I walked in, I asked the SA, do you have this bag in a pink color? And lo and behold, they did. This is the first bag, minus bags that I purchased online. The first bag that I purchased in store and did not try it on. That's how much research and how excited I was about this bag. I said, wrap it up. And then it was an additional 20% off. So based off of the current retail price, I got this for probably 60 to 70% off of retail by going to the outlet. So really good deal there. Okay, so, and I love the color of this one. I love the smoothness of the leather. It's just, everything. It's a gorgeous bag. So, yep. So we got that one. Next up is going to be a vintage piece. I'm a pre-owned girl, so I got to go vintage. Before I show you that vintage piece, if this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for watching. I talk about handbags. I also mix in lifestyle topics that run the gambit. So definitely, if you like a little bit of variety as well as some fashion, please go ahead and consider subscribing as well as liking this video. Okay. Vintage. All right, so I love buying secondhand and love vintage. There is something so special about a vintage piece. And when I tell you that I had just narrowed it down to the wire literally yesterday, going between 2 different vintage pieces that I had, and I finally decided. So we're going to go with this one. This is from 1989. It is the Louis Vuitton Dragon clutch, pouch, something like that. It's a classic piece. When you see something vintage, it stands out. It's so cool, especially when it's not being made anymore. This style is no longer being made at the moment when I'm recording it. Obviously, LV likes to go back in their archives and revamp older pieces, but I love it because it's just very much more so carefree. The vachette has patina, so you don't really have to worry about that too much, but This is the canvas is textured. It's wipeable, obviously, because it's you can see the lining here, and it's wipeable too. So absolutely love this piece and really do enjoy it. I would say the only caveat about it is this thick strap here. It's not, because it's the canvas strap, it's not, what do I want to say? It's not, I keep wanting to say durable. That is not the right word. It's not malleable. It's not, that's why you see these on here because this was just here for decoration and I don't want to change it, so I don't want to take it off, but it's not something you can really wear on your wrist, so you need something a little bit more comfortable. So this is going to be my vintage piece, just a grab and go that's a little bit more dressy than the belt bag, and yeah, can take you from different situations and is a worry-free piece. So that is going to be the next one. So I feel like for with these 5 bags, we're on 3. We've done 3 now, so we're on the 4th one. You have to have a shoulder bag. Like, you just have to. Like, I feel like that's just got to round it out when you want to carry a lot more. You also want to be hands-free. A shoulder bag's got to be it. And hobos go in and out of style all the time. Hobos currently right now are back in. And I'm understand first off, before I show you, this piece is a dated piece, okay? But I'll get into why this is my piece in a second. First off, it's vintage. That's a plus. But it's going to be the Marc Jacob large multi-pocket hobo. Now I get it. This is very early 2000s. It is extremely dated because of the large, chunky hardware, but that is okay. And the reason why is because it reminds me of a time where you could get a lot more luxury for less money. This bag was retailing for less than $1,000, which is unheard of nowadays, especially with the amount of hardware you have on it. This is back when they used to make hardware actual metal out of actual metal instead of the metalloid or the plastic or whatever hollow and whatever stuff that some luxury brands have switched over to now. Like, they did not spare expense on this hardware. It makes a lot of noise. You can hear that, but I absolutely love it. So also, I love the inside interior. It's not a fabric interior. Guess what? It is suede. Gorgeous, not micro suede, real suede. Supple, gorgeous, beautiful, buttery suede. And then the leather is firm yet soft as well as sturdy. It's just this perfect mixture of a hardy, hard wearing leather bag. And so this has got to stay in my collection. I got it from Michael's consignment eBay store back in the day when I was in grad school. So this is a joy to have and will be staying in my collection. Okay, so next up is going to be more of an evening piece. So that's going to be number 5. So, and then we have an honorable mention because a lot of other people have been doing our honorable mentions as well. But for my 5th piece, I haven't even revealed this one yet. So this video might be the first time my subscribers are going to see it, as well as the people who do not subscribe to my channel. So this is also another plug to please subscribe to my channel so you can not miss a video and get notifications. Okay, so it's going to be this beautiful Kate Spade. This Kate Spade does quirky novelty bags really well. And I saw this one at the outlet a couple of weeks ago, and there were 2 of them, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And they do them at an affordable price. So I really love Kate Spade for the quirkiness. So this is a piano, obviously. And I love that the keys are on here. It's just a really good piece. You can fit a decent amount of stuff in here. And when I do my reveal video, you'll see more about it. But to join in on this tag, I had to hurry up and record it before I did my reveal video. But it's going to be this piece. And the reason why is because it has a leather strap on it, which is nice, which makes it a casual piece. If to make it more casual, also I can take the straps off. As you can see here, they are detachable and I can wear it as a clutch. I'm planning on taking this on the cruise that my husband and I are going on. And then also, if I want to dress it up a little bit, I can also wear a chain on here. So I can do a shorter chain and have it as a top handle, or I can do a longer strap and wear it as a shoulder piece. And so I think this is a nice versatile conversation starter that's quirky, cool, and then also just something really cool and interesting. So I kind of felt guilty when I got this one because I had another video, which I'll pop up at the end of this video, where I was talking about handbag brands that I want to try. And thank you to Lo. Her channel will be linked down below because she's getting tagged. but she had tagged me in that when I talked about Brandon Blackwood. So I had talked about the piece that I wanted from Brandon Blackwood. When I got this one, I thought, well, do I need the Brandon Blackwood piece? But I can see them for different reasons. So I am still planning to get the Brandon Blackwood, even though, I briefly felt a little guilty because this one's black. The one that I'm planning on getting from Brandon Blackwood is also going to be the black color, but that's okay. The Brandon Blackwood does not have a strap. It only is top handle. So that is straight up, pizzazz evening vibes. This one's kind of like, a little fun. That one's not fun either. That one's fun too, but it's a different type of bag. So I feel like it's different enough that I can get both. You see, I'm trying to convince myself. I've convinced myself. I'm going to get the other one too. I'm trying to convince you that I've already convinced myself. And I'm trying to convince myself that I've already convinced myself, if that's not crazy enough. Okay, let me get on to my honorable mention. So let's talk about that one. And so because I travel for work, I have to do an honorable mention. So I have bags too now in my collection where I only use them for travel. I'm a person where I do not travel with luxury pieces out of town. It's just not something that I feel comfortable with. So I have bags that are specifically for work travel, vacation travel. Okay, so I could not pick between the two because both of them are great. Initially, I couldn't, but I finally made my decision as well on this one too. So I have an Anya Highmark and as my travel bag. I can't remember the name, but I'll throw it down here so you can see the title of it. And I got that one pre-owned from Poshmark. So well below retail price. That one was about 70% off too. And then I have this one who's Low and Sons. So this one, hands down, Doo Brown is going to be my travel piece and an honorable mention. It's so convenient. It's great. And like I said, it comes with a strap, so you can do this one hands-free. I love how it has different compartments. So if I just wanted to open up one compartment to get my wallet out, that's what I usually do is I have one spot for my wallet, and then I'll have other things in here. I keep hitting my microphone. Hopefully that's not disrupting anything. But I love that you have all these spots for organization, and it's really nice because when you don't have to shuffle around things to find what you need, which is great with this bag. And that's the reason that this one won out over the Anya Highmark bag. Now, I will say that I prefer the Napa leather over the Saffiano. So that video will be linked down below if you want to see my Low and Sons review videos that I've done, where I've done 2 of those. So I do prefer the like I said, the Napa over this version, but this one keeps its shape a lot better. So there are pros to having the Saffiano. So anyway, before I ramble on too much, this is my honorable mention, Low and Son. I am going to tag Loyeye Plus Size Luxury and Deandra Bolton, as well as Simply Cora and Jazz Gill. You all have some great pieces and I want to see them. Thank you so much for watching.